Gregory, can I have a word with you? I'm in a hurry.
What's wrong? It's almost time to get dressed, right?
Yeah, I forgot something. I missed the train. I'm sure I'll be on time, but I just thought I'd let you know.
Got it. I'm almost there. I'll just sit back and enjoy the time until you arrive. It's my last time as a bachelor.
Please do so. We finally made it to the wedding. It's been a long time to think about it.
That's right. Mom ruined our big wedding. I really feel sorry for you, and your parents too.
Gregory, today is our wedding day. We should be celebrating it together. Let's do our best.
I know. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you at the ceremony hall.
Yeah, I'll run from the station as fast as I can and make sure that I won't hurt myself.
You're the bride today, so be careful. Rachel, I need you to reply to me soon. I'm in big trouble.
What happened? You seem upset.
I'm panicking because I just got a message from my mom.
Huh? Why?
Apparently, she knows that today is our wedding day. She knows about everything. Ceremony hall, address, and even the starting hour.
How did she find out? Did you tell her?
Of course not. Why should I tell her after what she has done in the past?
I know. Then how did your mother know?
Well, she said she heard it from a friend of mine.
Didn't your friend already know what happened?
Yes, but there's one nasty guy.
Nasty guy? Who is he?
He said that families have to stay close no matter what. Parents, siblings, relatives, everyone has to give their blessing to the marriage. He was speaking passionately about his own theory. My mother was moved when she heard that.
Don't tell me that you invited him to your wedding.
Absolutely not. I didn't even have any intention to invite him.
Then how did he find out about our wedding?
Probably a friend from school who didn't know much about the situation accidentally leaked the information.
No way.
Not everyone knows the details of our marriage. You never know where rumors can come from. Rachel, I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess. According to my mom, she'll be at the lobby soon.
Oh no. What am I supposed to do? I want to make this wedding a success this time.
I know how you feel, Rachel. I'll take care of it. Just be very careful and go inside the ceremony hall.
Okay.
Hey, Rachel. Where are you? Reply to me right away.
Ebony, is that you? It's been a while.
I told you to leave my son, and now you're getting married to him? Can you please explain to me?
I never said anything about leaving Gregory. He feels the same way too.
I wonder why you're still so brazen. I talked it over with Gregory a year ago. He doesn't deserve a woman like you, Rachel. I told him to reconsider, that there are more suitable women out there. I told him I'd help him find someone to marry. And then, he didn't contact me after that. What a carefree son. Well, I guess that means he has a good life, right? Just when I was getting worried, I got a call from his friend. He told me that you guys are getting married. I was so surprised when I heard that. I would never allow such a thing.
Ebony, Gregory and I love each other with all our hearts. Besides, we respect each other too. I don't think I can live without him.
It's filthy to say that you love each other. You will never speak to me like that again.
We would have been married a year ago, but you ruined it.
What did you say? How dare you talk to me like that? It's because you tried to take Gregory away from me. I just wanted to protect my beloved son.
You know what? Gregory said that he wants to decide the person he wants to get married to by himself. And he said that the person is me.
Stop telling lies. He would never say such a thing.
Didn't you listen to him? You just hated me unfairly. He also said that you're crazy that you tore up my wedding dress on our wedding day. I must say that I agree with him.
Crazy? Me? Stop insulting me. I couldn't stand by and watch my son being deceived by a woman like you. If I tore the wedding dress, it would ruin the wedding. That's why I did it. I'm glad the wedding was canceled at that time.
Gregory said that he can't forgive you for what you've done.
Huh? You're just as cocky as ever.
I'm just telling you the truth. Gregory has cut ties with you, right?
Cut ties with me? You better stop screwing around. I love him so much. Why should I cut ties with him? My son understands how much I love him. So stop lying.
I'm not lying.
Huh? If that's true, he's completely brainwashed by you. I should be the one to help him. Anyway, you must cancel today's wedding immediately. I will never approve of this marriage. No matter how many years go by, I won't change my mind. I'll be at the ceremony hall soon. Wait for me. I'll tear your wedding dress again.
What? Wait a minute, Ebony.
Hey, Rachel. What the heck is going on here? That fake wedding? Are you out of your mind? You're the one who planned that, weren't you? Do you really enjoy this kind of over-the-top harassment?
Oh, Ebony. I was busy getting ready to go home and didn't notice your message.
What do you mean by getting ready to go home?
The wedding went without a hitch. I just finished cleaning up.
What? Don't be silly. You just embarrassed me in public. You made me look as if I were some sort of moron.
I heard about that. I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
What?
You ruined someone else's wedding, didn't you?
What do you mean by that? It was a fake wedding you planned, right? The couple won't sue me for what I did.
It's not a fake wedding. It was a bride and groom who were supposed to get married today, just like us.
There's no need to play dumb. I know exactly what you're thinking.
But I got a call from a friend of Gregory. He said that he misunderstood. He told you the wrong wedding venue. That's why he told Gregory to call the wedding venue right away. And Gregory took care of that.
Huh?
But you just went crazy at the entrance of the bride and groom. You ripped up the bride's wedding dress. You also cut the veil and almost cut the bride's hair. A friend of mine said she couldn't do anything when she saw you in that state. Also, she told me that you had a satisfied smile on your face.
That's because I thought the bride was you. That woman was the bride you hired, wasn't she? I was disappointed to find out it wasn't you.
No, I didn't hire her. I don't remember doing that.
Then who was she?
I don't know her either. She was supposed to get married the same day as us. She was sobbing hysterically. I heard that the groom and all the relatives were very upset.
What?
The wedding ceremony was ruined. Even the wedding dress was ripped off.
No kidding.
It's not a lie. The other party's entire family is suing you for what you did. Anyway, you haven't finished discussing it with them yet, have you?
What do you mean by discussing? I don't know anything about that. What I did was self-defense.
I don't understand. Self-defense against what?
You were trying to take my son away from me. I wasn't just defending you from taking something that was important to me.
No, that is not self-defense. You just ruined other people's weddings. You are the one who should be blamed here, don't you think so?
What are you talking about? I'm not guilty.
You went into the chapel, then you interfered with the ceremony. That constitutes the crime of obstructing a sermon. Also, since you cut up the wedding dress and veil, that would also be considered destruction of property.
Oh no.
In addition, since you pointed the scissors at the bride to cut up her dress, that's a violation of the Firearms Act.
I shouldn't be blamed here. I only did it because I thought it was you. I wasn't trying to hurt anyone else.
So, You don't think it would be a crime if it was me?
That's not what I'm saying, but
A year ago, I didn't sue you for what you did. That's because you're Gregory's mother. No matter what, you're a mother to my future husband. I felt sorry for him if you get arrested. But not this time. You did that to a total stranger, so there will be no mercy.
that's not my fault. It's all your fault. Because you tried to take away my precious son. Isn't that also a crime?
Ebony, what are you talking about? Gregory and I love each other. Two people who love each other are getting married. How can it be a crime?
What about Gregory? What is he doing? He's supposed to be helping me.
Both me and Gregory have cut ties with you.
Huh?
That day, a year ago, both of us declared to you that we're going to cut ties with you, and we did.
I didn't know anything about that. No one told me. So it must be your own delusion.
I see. If you insist.
Mom, you've done a terrible thing.
Is that you, Gregory? You should convince Rachel. She's trying to put all the blame on me.
You're such a terrible person. You must be out of your mind.
Gregory, what are you talking about?
A year ago, I told you I'd decide who I'm going to marry myself. But you still insisted that you wouldn't approve. Then I told you that Rachel and I will never get involved with you again. Don't tell me that you forgot about that.
I put up with you for a year, didn't I? 1 year of patience is enough. That's why I did everything I could to stop Rachel from becoming your wife. And then, because Rachel was up to something nasty, I'm now in a sticky situation.
Mom, how long are you going to put the blame on Rachel? You know what? I'm not gonna help you. Go to jail or whatever. You should regret what you've done. And stay the hell away from me and Rachel. Don't even dare to text us.
That's what Gregory was saying, Ebony. We should have settled things with you earlier.
What do you mean?
Even though we said we cut ties with you, we're currently doing our best to run away from you. That's why things turned out this way. I think we need to fix this.
That's right. I've been telling you for a while now that it wasn't my fault.
I knew about what you did.
Knew what?
That you were harassing me and Gregory.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You dumped food scraps in front of our door. You also sent us rotten fruits and vegetables. And you made a lot of silent phone calls too.
That's a false accusation.
I don't think so. I saw you ran away from the small window at the front door. The boxes of packages sent to me were from a supermarket near your house. From the mute phone, I could hear the distant voice of the parrot you have at home.
Well,
it was you, right?
I'm sorry. Please forgive me for what I did. So please, help me from getting sued by that family.
I can't do that.
Why not? I'm Gregory's mother.
Actually, we're about to leave for overseas.
Overseas? Are you going on a honeymoon? Well, in that case, I'll just have to wait until you get back to discuss it then.
I'm afraid it's not possible.
Why? Can't you see that I'm asking you sincerely?
I'm supposed to go overseas on business with Gregory. I don't think we'll be back for at least 5 years.
What? I didn't know about that.
Why should we tell you? You're a stranger to us. Besides, we had the company wait until today for the overseas assignment.
Oh no. Are you guys going to abandon me?
We already cut ties with you, Ebony. Gregory just told you that, didn't he? It's none of your business. Gregory also said he's going to pretend he doesn't have a mother. I'm sorry, but you're the one who made him feel that way. It can't be helped.
No way. That's a lie. Gregory would never say such a thing. Besides, I didn't do anything wrong. Once again, I need to talk to Gregory. If I explain to him properly, he'll understand.
I'm sorry, but Gregory doesn't even want to talk with you anymore. He said he'll change his number when we arrive overseas. Besides, he also said that he won't even contact you for the rest of his life.
Oh no. Gregory, please don't leave me.
You refused to let Gregory get married to me just because you hate me. You also ruined our wedding. He said that it's better for him to have no mother than to admit you as his mother.
Gregory would never say such a thing. I knew it. He's been brainwashed by you. You must do something about it. Convince him. If you convince him, he'll do something to help me.
I can't. I love Gregory because he protects me with all his might. I love him with all my heart. From now on, I can finally live together with him as husband and wife. And yet, there's no way I'll be able to convince him to forgive you, who brought misfortune to us.
Rachel, please don't say such a terrible thing. Please, help me.
I don't want to. You're the one who's terrible. You have ruined 2 weddings. Anyway, we need to leave, so let's end our conversation here. I hope you will atone for your sins. Farewell.
Wait! Rachel, don't abandon me!
After that, me and Gregory fled overseas for the time being. But to be honest, it was just an overseas business trip. I asked Gregory's boss to let him extend the business. So in the end, we were able to extend the overseas business trip and combined it with our honeymoon. Since then, Ebony was charged a lot of money from both families whose wedding was ruined. She had to pay for the wedding venue, dress, and a whole lot more. Her husband was completely disgusted with her, and he asked her for a divorce since he said that he doesn't want to help such a heartless person like Ebony. Ebony left the house in tears and found a live-in job. She is working from morning till night just to pay back the alimony. She deserves that anyway. When Gregory and I returned from our honeymoon, we found out that I was pregnant. We are now living a peaceful life while preparing baby items for our unborn child. After the baby is born, we're planning to visit my father-in-law.
Emily, hey. I heard from your mother. Your grandfather is in danger.
Why did she tell you about him?
Not directly, but I heard it from Tyler yesterday. Since you're always helping out at your parents' house, he was complaining that you haven't done the housework at your home. Is everything all right?
I see.
I'm sorry to hear about your grandfather. You're about to have a baby. You're going to miss him.
Winoma, you're thinking too seriously. My grandfather is in the hospital, and it's not like his life is in danger. Can you stop speaking like that? It makes me sad.
Oh, no offense, okay? LOL. I'm just worried. I misspoke a little bit. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, you only wanted to talk about Tyler? Is there anything else? I'm sorry, I'm busy right now.
Don't worry. I'm texting because I have something I want to ask you. Did you think that I texted you to chat with you? Would I? Of course not, LOL.
Right. How can I help you?
Okay. I wanted to talk about your return to your hometown. I'm assuming it's hard under your current circumstances, so you should have the baby near my house.
What? Why?
Originally, I thought it wasn't a good idea for you to go back to your hometown. You got married to my son, and you're going to have the baby at your parents' place? You're our family now, aren't you? And with your condition, I'm sure there's a lot to deal with. Your mother will have a lot of work to do with the funeral, too.
We know, Ma. Oh my gosh! Sorry again, LOL. I tend to speak my mind when it comes to things I'm not really interested in. I'm just getting ahead of myself. I didn't mean to offend you, okay? No, it's malicious enough. I'll tell my father and mother about this. Huh? Why? I noticed that there are many things you have said that have been bothering me from the beginning. But this time, you're making a lot of foolish comments about my grandfather, who has been very kind to me. Not just making fun of him, but rude remarks, over and over again. Hey, wait! I didn't mean to offend you. You're the one who is taking offense at me. Whether you did it on purpose or not, I'll tell them. And my parents have already agreed to have the baby there, so nothing to be worried about. I'm going back to my parents' house to give birth. Wait a minute! I thought you're going through a hard time, so I was concerned about you. And what's with that attitude? You're wasting my kindness. This is too much. A mother-in-law who calls a person who hasn't died a deceased person. An idiot husband who won't help a pregnant wife and just complains to his mother at his parents' house. I don't want to give birth surrounded by people like that. I'd rather be with my father and mother who are busy but say I can come over and raise my child with them. Isn't this natural for a human being? How rude! You really don't know what it's like to be a wife. No wonder Tyler is complaining. You were the one who told me first. I cannot forgive you for what you did this time. Even though I'm a wife of your son, there are things you can say and things you shouldn't say. I was supposed to leave in a month, but I'm going back to my parents' house from tomorrow. I don't want to see you for a while. What? Huh? Emily? That's not gonna happen, is it? Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, Emily! Why are you so angry? My name is Emily. I'm a pregnant woman who has just entered the last month of pregnancy. While I was working until the very last minute of my maternity leave, my grandfather, whom I love very much, was going to be hospitalized. While my mother was there to help my grandfather, I went to cook for my father, who is really bad at housework. He was going to do his best to cook himself because it was an emergency, but when he told me that he couldn't cook anything edible, I decided to visit him twice a week to help him out. In other words, I didn't go out so much that I would slack off my housework. And yet, he is complaining about me? Since my mother-in-law was rude to my grandfather, I lost my patience and replied angrily like this. But it was a good opportunity for me to start thinking they were up to something. Emily, can you pick up the phone now? I need to talk to you. I'm sorry, not right now. I'm a little busy. What are you doing? Are you being lazy back home? It's already noon. Such a lazy lady. That's why I was against returning home. And? What? What is it? Well, let me make it quick. I'm going to your grandfather's funeral today. I have to do my part as your mother-in-law. Could you tell your mother that I'm coming? What? Why? It's a family funeral. You're my son's wife, so we're family too. We don't really have to attend, but we have no choice. We're relatives. If that's how you feel, then you don't have to come. You guys are indeed the mother and the son. Tyler said the same thing to me, so I didn't invite him either. What? Is it true? Tyler said you told him not to come, so I thought he was lying this time. I doubt your common sense. Same to you. I can't believe he'd be arrogant and say, I can be there like that. I can't let him go to Grandpa's funeral. I feel sorry for him. What are you doing? Tyler is your husband. Not inviting him to the funeral? Are you insane? No, my father and mother agreed too. You don't have to come. I've shown them all the messages.
What?
Now you understand. You don't have to come either. Or rather, I don't want you to go.
Hey! That's not very nice, is it?
I can't go, so I can't take care of you guys. I can't keep an eye on you, and unleashing a beast of prey like yourselves at the funeral is not a good idea.
What? Wait a minute. You're not going to the funeral?
It seems like my labor has started since yesterday, so I'm in the hospital right now. That's why I can't go.
Hey! You're a wife of my son's. You can't just skip the funeral. Tell them what happened and attend the funeral right now.
What are you talking about? I'm in labor. I can't go even if I wanted to. Unlike you who can go even if you don't want to.
What's that? You talk like we're the bad ones. You'll get cursed, you stupid wife. Why don't you say something? And why didn't you inform us when you're in that situation? If you're going to have a baby, let us know. You're so bad at everything. Hey! Hey! Are you listening to me? Hey, Emily. It's been almost a month. Are you coming back already?
What is it all of a sudden?
I was just thinking if you would take more time to rest and then come back. Well, how about 6 months or more? Or you can stay there for the rest of your life. You don't have to worry about us at all, LOL.
Huh? What's going on?
Tyler said something that made me happy. He said he wishes to stay with me forever. But you don't want to live with me, do you?
You mean we live together?
That's right. It's impossible, isn't it? You told him that you absolutely don't want to live with me through text yesterday, right?
Yes, that's right. I mean, you're checking on your son's phone? That's disgusting.
He shows it to me because we're close. So, what are you going to do? Are you coming back? Are you staying there? Make it quick.
Well, I was planning on staying for another month. If you want me to stay longer, then I'll stay here. You're up to something, aren't you?
You're exaggerating. I was just trying to say, if you don't agree to him, why don't you just stay separated? Wouldn't that be better for you two?
Oh, I see.
Besides, you must be going through a lot, right? I'll take care of my son, so you relax. Isn't this a great idea?
Just the other day, you were saying you wanted to see your grandson, but you've changed your mind so quickly. I'm surprised.
Oh, really? Well, if you want to live with me, then I don't mind. Oh, you're not going to say anything? Well, good luck raising your child.
Fine. Then I'll stay here for now. I'll go pick up my stuff there.
What?
Of course. I have some things at home that I bought for my child. I'll have to bring them. I have minimum things here, so I'll go get them.
Wait a minute. When will you come?
Tomorrow. And I'll go get all my stuff too. The house will be clean too.
Wait. Then tell me what time you'll be here.
By 4 p.m.?
Okay. Well, I'll let him know.
Okay. Winoma, can I ask you something?
What is it? What's wrong with you from the morning? I'm busy.
My stuff is missing. Do you know where they are? I can't leave without them.
What? You're back home?
Yes, I am. So where did my stuff go? You were acting weird since yesterday. Were you trying to hide this?
Ugh. Fine. The truth is, I was actually going to get rid of the baby stuff you bought by noon today.
What? What are you talking about?
It's simple. LOL. I threw them out. I threw away your stuff as soon as you went back to your parents' house. You weren't planning on coming back anyway, were you?
You threw them out? Without asking me?
You see, when I lose my temper, I don't know what I'm going to do, LOL. And I lost my temper with your attitude about your grandfather. I was so pissed off, so I threw your stuff away.
What are you doing? And you even tried to throw away my baby stuff? I can't believe it.
I don't want any of your belongings. I was going to put those in the recycle store since they could be sold. I still have a reason for this one, right?
I don't understand.
It's your fault for not being a good wife. Did you regret the attitude you took? But it's too late. You knew I have this kind of personality, right? This is all your fault.
You're too selfish. And yet you are a mother who raised a child before?
Yeah, Tyler said the same thing as well. When you said you wouldn't attend the funeral, we thought you were insane.
You want me to go to a funeral when I'm in labor? Nobody can.
It's not a big deal, but it's too late now. We don't need a wife who skips her grandpa's funeral. We want someone with proper manners and etiquette. I'm sorry, LOL. Tyler and I are the ones who want to sigh. I really feel sorry for him. Oh, that's right. Tyler asked me to tell you something this evening. I've thrown away your stuff, so don't come back, LOL.
I see. Then I guess it wasn't just you who threw away my stuff. Not only you, but he also did.
That's right. Your husband left you. Too bad. You guys are getting divorced. Well, you said you didn't want to live together, so you deserve it. Regret what you did.
I see. I understand. Then can you explain me this situation?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking about naked husband lying with unknown woman at home. What is this all about?
Oh.
It sounds like you knew about the affair. Please wait a moment.
Please, listen to me. I only wanted to help Tyler. Please, you have to convince my husband.
Oh, about the divorce, right? I'm fine with that. Too bad.
I'm in trouble. I'm being divorced and kicked out of the house. That's crazy. I only helped him because he wanted to get divorced.
Hey, what you're doing is crazy. You're the one who's leaving. Where would you find a parent who accepts her son's affair? You're crazy as a mother and as a person.
Huh?
What kind of parent would support an affair? And yet you accept her because she agreed to live with you, right?
No, that's your misunderstanding.
That's what your son said. He said he thought you'd be happier with a woman who could live with you. I cringed at that mommy boy who messes things up. Thank God we're divorced.
Don't blame him. It's not his fault. Please, I'll make him stop having an affair. You don't have to divorce him, so please, help me.
I've always noticed how much she loves our son, but I can't believe she would go this far. I'm so disappointed in her. This is the message from your husband. I agree with him.
Huh? My husband? Why?
He just came to my parents' house to apologize. He said he would support me on the divorce. In exchange, he's the only one who will be allowed to have regular visits with my child. Otherwise, I would feel too sorry for him.
Yeah, that's right. Let me see my grandson. My sweet, sweet grandson.
You are not allowed. He'll grow up to be the kind of person who cooperates in affairs.
Hey, you can't.
And divorcing is my decision. As for you, you helped him having an affair, so I'll ask you to take some kind of responsibility. Understood?
What? Wait, why do I have to? You're lying, right?
You voluntarily cooperated with him. Of course you're guilty. I'm going to ask Tyler too.
Wait a minute. That's pathetic for me and Tyler. Don't you feel anything?
No, I don't. Why would I? Well, those two told me they'll break up so as not to get mad while they are naked. That will not be accepted.
No. Have you lost your heart?
I don't have any feelings towards you guys. And my belongings? It seems like you didn't throw them away. I found them in the storage trunk. I'm relieved about that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you found it.
I heard from him. It's just that you handled it so badly that a few things are damaged. Like brand name things and figures that I collected.
Damaged?
It was worth about $20,000, so I'll ask you to pay for them.
$20,000? That's too much!
Don't underestimate the figures. That's the amount of money for properly verifiable ones. Well, your husband paid on your behalf, but please pay him back.
You're lying! Then I can't get back with him.
Probably no. At least not until it's paid off. You'll have to pay a lot of money, LOL.
I'm sorry! I apologize! Everything I've done was on purpose. I admit it. So forgive me. I don't know how I can pay you that much money.
Who cares? I have nothing to talk to you, so if you'll excuse me. I'm also going to block you. If you want to reach me, ask my lawyer. I don't want anything to do with you people ever again.
Oh no! Wait, Emily!
I blocked Winoma's phone and Tyler's as well, and completely shut out every way to contact me. I don't even want to hear their voice anymore. Later, I had my lawyer to get child support from them, and then the divorce was finalized successfully. Winoma is secretly called a mother-in-law who accepts her son's affair by neighbors. Tyler was demoted after the company found out about the affair. I think he deserves it because he did such a thing. I am struggling to raise my child at home, but I am planning to go back to work in a year. It's a lot of work, but my parents are getting settled, so I would like to rely on them a little and do my best.